Hello, this is Nikki. I'm coming to you with a quick review of some tips and settings for your Note 2 as well as the Samsung S3. Not going to really get into the Samsung S3, but the same features or same settings that are in the Note 2 are in the S3, except for one. So I'm going to show you first the first feature in the Note 2 that most of y'all who actually have the Note 2 doesn't realize your phone could do this. It's called the Quick Glance, and it's in the setting under Motions. If you actually, and what it does is if you have it, like this, where it's sleep, and you take your hand over like that, and it basically shows you the time, the date, your missed calls, your text, and your battery. That's what it shows. So if you was to go into your settings and you go into your settings, you'll go right here to Motion, and on the Motion it says Quick Glance, and you just check it. And as you can see, there's plenty other settings underneath here. You have the direct call, the smart alert, double tap to the top, tilt to zoom, tilt to move icon, pan to move icon, pan to browse image, and shake to update, turn over to mute, and pause. So the Quick Glance is the only feature that is not on the Galaxy S3. Now you have the direct call, the smart alert, the double tap, all the other features that are actually on the S3. Now with this direct call, the direct call is more or less like if you have your text messages open and you are in it, and it'll call that particular person. It would direct call it. You wouldn't have to do anything. It directly calls that particular person. So you can have that setting turned on or off. However, it's up to you. To me, I would just, make sure as a person you're going to call, because as soon as you have your text message open and you pick your phone up to your face or whatever, it will dial that number. With the smart alert, when your phone is in sleep and you pick it up, it'll vibrate when you have like missed calls or missed messages, so it lets you know that. The double tap on the top, it does that when you're in your email. So basically if you have that check, so if you're in your emails, you're at the bottom, you want to go back to the top, all you do is double tap at the top of your device up here at the top here, just double tap it, it'll take you back to the top. To shake to update, it's more or less like when you're trying to scan for other devices to update, or you trying to update your phone, I believe. To turn over, to pause or mute or pause. That's more or less like when somebody's calling your phone. Prime example I'll give you right now. So I'm just waiting on the phone to go off. So basically your phone's ringing, and that's basically what it does. It mutes the call and everything like that. As I said, if now we're going to turn it back over and see if it's actually sleep or whatnot. And if it's sleep, it should be able to vibrate, give us a smart alert. Yeah, and see, I felt it in my hand, it vibrated, gave me a smart alert to let me know I missed a call. So those are some great features and settings that's actually in your phone. And another thing with the Samsung Note 2 that I noticed that's also in the setting, if you drop down your notification bar, up here at the top, it has driving mode up there. So that's more or less like, I guess, when you're driving, so that way you don't have a problem driving or anything. I can say that in the setting modes of if you pull down the notification bar in your Samsung 3, it does not give you that option in there at all. So each phone has its own little notification setting thing at the top. So like it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. And so the Samsung S3 doesn't have the driving mode or the multi-window. And it doesn't have the all share up there, which I know that both phones do provide the all share. So my S3, my Samsung S3 just turned itself off, I guess. Having issues of its own. So with that, this is the brief review I wanted to bring. Oh, another thing. If you didn't notice how to see what's all running on your Samsung Galaxy S3 or on your Note 2, your home button, if you hold it, and it'll show you everything that's running on your phone. To stop it, that's all you do. That is on both the Samsung S3 and the Note 2. And to do screenshots on both, which if I'm going to do a screenshot on my Note 2, I don't really use the option of holding the power button and swipe it across to do it. I use my S Pen to actually, there's a little button. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a button right here. And to do a screenshot, I press that button and put the pen down. And I do my screenshot that way. And as you see, that is my screenshot. This is the end of my review on both phones. I'm dealing with some of the settings and features of the phone. If you have any other questions, please feel free to either comment at the bottom or private message me, and keep an eye on more updates on my review of both of the Samsung Note and the Galaxy 3. I would try to combine both of them into one video if possible. Thank you, and please subscribe at the bottom. I mean at the top.